Hello students. In last paragraph I explained in last video I explained the last paragraph. When my parents were comfortably settled in the city, they sent for us. That was turning point in our friendship. Although we shared the same room, my grandmother no longer came to school with me. I used to go to an English school in a motor bus. There were no dogs in the streets, and she took to feeding sparrows in the courtyard of her city house. Sparrows. Remember, the new friends she got, the author's mother got a new friend, that were the sparrows. Here, the new reading onward I am going to start here. As the years rolled by, we saw less of each other. For some time, she continued to wake me up and get me ready for school. When I came back, she would ask me what the teacher had taught me. Here there are some difficult words. You will be following that one also. Taught me. I would tell her English words. Remember these words, that what he used to learn. English words and little thing of if your screen is not visual, I am trying to make it bigger. Yeah, I would tell her English words and little things of Western science and learning, the law of gravity, Archimedes' principle, the world being round, etc. This made her unhappy. So remember, question will be there, that what made her unhappy. This made her unhappy. She could not help me with my lessons. She did not believe in the things they taught at the English school and was disappointed that there was no teaching about God and sculpture. Remember these points. One day I announced that we were being given music lessons. Remember here, music lesson. She was very disturbed. To her, music had lewd association. Lewd association, it means which is not a profession of good society. It was monopoly of harlots. Harlots meaning is prostitute, means the profession done by some anti-social, I must say that anti-social women who sell their body, and this is known as prostitute. So here she said that this profession, singing and dancing or music, is the profession of beggars, harlots. It is not meant for gentle folks, means good people or those who are living in a good society. She had nothing but her silence meant disapproval. She did not say anything, but she was not happy with the education given in the city. She rarely talked to me after that. Grandmother stopped talking to him after that. Yes, next one is when I went to that is the next. See that first phase was village, second phase was turning point, third phase is starting when he went to university. When I went to the university, I was given a room of my own. The common link of friendship was snapped. My grandmother accepted her secularism with resignation. It means here she accepted her loneliness with her leaving all the things. Resignation means leaving all the things with the narrator and the family. She accepted loneliness and she started living her life lonely. She rarely left her spinning wheel to talk to anyone. Means all the time she was using the spinning wheel. From sunrise to something is going wrong. From sunrise to sunset, she sat. Sorry. Once again, I'm repeating. From sunrise to sunset, she sat by her wheel, spinning and reciting prayers. See that this is interesting one. Alliteration is there, and that's why it is confusing, and it can be tongue twister also. From sunrise to sunset she sat by her wheels, spinning and reciting prayers. So you might have understood. Only in the afternoon she relaxed for a while to feed the sparrows. While she sat in the veranda breaking the bread into little bits, hundreds of little birds collected around her, creating a veritable bedlam of chirping. It means a chaos, a kind of confusion of noise was spread in that veranda where hundreds of birds gathered there for crumbs of bread. Some came and perched on her legs. Perch means sit. Some came and perched on her legs, others on her shoulders. Some even sat on her head. She smiled but never shooed them away. Shoot them means make them away. It used to be the happiest half hour of the day for her. When I decided to go abroad, that is the fourth phase of going to abroad. When I decided to go abroad for further studies, I was sure my grandmother would be upset. I would be away for 5 years, and at her age, one could never tell that what might happen. Narrator thought that if for 5 years I am going and she is already so much old that if I come back I might not see her. But my grandmother could. She was not even sentimental. She came to leave me at the railway station but did not talk or show any emotion. Her lips moved in prayer. Her mind was lost in prayer. Her fingers were busy telling the beads of her rosary. Silently, she kissed my forehead, and when I left, I cherished the moist imprint as perhaps the last sign of physical contact between us. Narrator here says that she was busy in chanting the rosary. Her lips were also working, but silently she kissed on his forehead. So he felt that physical touch. Cherished means memorize, keep in his thought, keep in his memory, that this is the last physical touch of my granny, because I don't know that at this age whether I'll be able to meet her or not. But that was not so. It means what he thought, that was not so. After 5 years, that is the homecoming of narrator. He came back after 5 years. After 5 years I came back home and was met by her at the station. She did not look a day older. She still had no time for words. And while she clasped me in her arms, means hugged me, I could hear her reciting her prayers, means that time also she was reciting. Even on the first day of my arrival, her happiest moments were with her sparrows, whom she fed longer and with frivolous rebukes. Here frivolous rebukes, it means in a love, in affection, if you scold someone. So she was scolding the birds, but in a love, in a care. In the evening, a change came over her. She did not pray. She collected the women of the neighborhood, got an old drum and started to sing. For several hours she thumbed means she beat the drum. Next one is the bold one, you remember, the saging skin of dilapidated drum. It means the drum which was old one, the skin of that drum was not well maintained, and sang of the homecoming of warriors. So she started singing a song that is sung for the brave person when they come home after a victory. We had to persuade her, persuade means convince her to stop, to avoid overstraining. Means that overstraining means she might tired and it may be troublesome. So for that they convinced. That was the first time since I had known her that she did not pray. Author said that was the first time that I remember that she did not pray that day. Otherwise, every day she used to pray continuous. The next morning she was taken ill, means she fell ill. It was a mild fever and the doctor told us that it would go. But my grandmother thought differently. She told us that her end was near. Her end was near. She said that since only a few hours before the close of the last chapter of her life, she had omitted to pray. She said that this is the last moment of my life and yesterday she omitted to pray, so she was not going to waste any more time talking to the family members or talking to us. Yes, here you see that. We protested, but she ignored our protest. She lay peacefully in bed, praying and telling her beads. Even before we could suspect, her lips stopped moving and the rosary fell from her lifeless fingers. A peaceful pallor spread on her face and we knew that she was dead. Here meaning of yes, you see that meaning of pallor, an unhealthy pale appearance. Since she died, so there was a different kind of expression on her face. The color also started changing. Next one I am reading. We lifted her off the bed and, as in customary, as the rules and regulations, laid her on the ground and covered with the red shroud. Shroud is the cloth which after dead body on the dead body it is covered. After a few hours of mourning means just grieving, we left her alone to make arrangements for her funeral. Means she was left alone there for arranging things. Since she was in a house, so no issue was there, it was not in the ground. In the evening we went to her room with a crude stretcher. Crude stretcher means temporary stretcher, to take her to be cremated. Cremated here means the last ritual. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. It means it was the evening time, that's why her room and veranda was shining with the golden color sun rays. This is the last paragraph, you have to pay attention here. The sun was setting and had lit her room and veranda with a blaze of golden light. We stopped halfway in the courtyard, all over the veranda and in her room, right up to where she lay dead and stiff wrapped in red shroud. Thousands of sparrows sat scattered on the floor. There was no chirping. We felt sorry for the birds and my mother fetched some bread for them. She broke it into little crumbs, crumbs mean the small pieces, the way my grandmother used to, and threw it to them. The sparrows took no notice of the bread. When we carried my grandmother's corpse off, corpse here means dead body, off, they flew away quietly. Next morning, the sweeper swept the breadcrumbs into the dustbin. I hope you might have understood this one. See here some bold letter underlines were there in the lesson. The meaning of that lessons is given here. Yeah, see that? The thought of almost revolting. The thought that the author's grandmother was once young and pretty, that was revolting, means again and again creating doubt in author's mind. Next one is an expanse of pure white serenity. It refers to the calm, peaceful and serene character and conduct of author's grandmother. A turning point, it refers to that relationship with the grandmother changes dramatically and drastically after they moved to the city house. Accepted her seclusion with resignation. This shows that author's grandmother's passive submission to her secular life after she gradually loses touch with her grandson. as she was separated, she just accepted her loneliness and she loved to live alone. A veritable bedlam of chirping. It refers to the noise, confusion and chaos caused by the chirping of sparrows that scattered and buzzed around the author's grandmother. And the last one, the saging skin of dilapidated drum. It points to the shabby and deteriorated. Deteriorated means spoilt one almost condition of the drum or bad condition of the drum. That is the text part. You have to note down all the difficult words. These words, if difficult words, I think it was visible, but here you can pause and you can write the difficult words. I am just for displaying, I am just moving this one. First part, that is. Now next one is this is the second part. Eighth one will be down, it will be visible here, that is this page, and then the last one is this one here. 10th one, frivolous means rebuke. It refers to the mild rebuke or in a love or care someone, rebuking or scolding. Now here there are some short answers. 6 short answers are there and some textbook answers you have to write in your fair copy. How does the narrator describe his grandmother? Appearance from first paragraph you will be taking. How does the narrator describe his grandfather? From the next paragraph. What was hard to believe or for narrator? That is easy question, you might understand. Did the narrator learn the prayers sung by his grandmother? You have to answer yes or no and then one line description. How did the grandmother look after the narrator in village? Look after means cared in the village. So all one paragraph is there. From there you have to choose few lines to describe. How can you say that grandmother was a religious lady? You have to take from the village part and even the city part, that how she opposed. Next one is understanding the text. 3 phases of author's relationship with his grandmother before he left to the country to study abroad. So before going to abroad, there were 3 phases of story you have to explain in short. Second question, mention 3 reasons why the author's grandmother was disturbed when he started going to the city school. When author started going to the city school, so what were the 3 points which she did not like? Next one, 3 ways in which the author's grandmother spent her days after he grew up. 3 ways in which the author's grandmother spent her days after he grew up, means it is about the city. The old way in which the author's grandmother behaved just before she died. So sorry, not old way, odd way. What was the odd way that she behaved when she was going to die? And the last question, the way in which the sparrows expressed their sorrow when the author's grandmother died. So these 5 questions and 6 questions you have to note down in your fair copy. This video is going to be very long, but it is the conclusion of this lesson. I hope you might have understood well, though I have tried to read each line and each difficult word I have covered, but even then if you find any words, so you can underline and you can ask me anytime. Thank you. Have a nice day.